Well, hello, my loves. How are y'all doing today? I hope this moon day brings you peace and prosperity, okay? That you have patience today, all right? Yeah, finding that you might need that blessing upon you today that you that you got patience, okay? Um, my love today is um, another portal. Um, they just keep showing up. Okay. And another heavenly birthday. A shout out to my grandmother. Okay. Yeah, to my grandmother. Um, yeah, she knows. She knows. Okay. So yeah, let me know how you're doing with this energy, my love. Okay. Today is the 19th of May. All right. And Spirit is um, wanting you to know that this powerful portal 19 activates the remembrance of soul contract and divine mission. More people may feel drawn to their soul purpose or calling, okay? Um, so it's about this number represents purpose with impact, okay? Um, Not to mention, oh yeah, oh yes, double confirmation on this number today. Okay. Um, so this energy, my love, is going to, especially for light workers and healers, um, and conscious creators, to step into visibility. All right, and leadership role. Angel number 19 is telling you that you are being called to step forward. It's time to lead with the heart. It's time to lead with the heart. Okay, let's get into it. Mm. I thought I would be doing something a little different, but Spirit has been guiding me to provide other um, references. So I'm doing as I am being called to do. All right, my loves, if you're new to this channel, I'm Limitless Light, and I want to thank all my new subscribers and my returning subscribers. You have been very supportive. I appreciate all of you. All right. Before we begin, I invite you to take 3 deep breaths with me. Here we go. All right, my loves. Yes, I have prayed over your cards. The space is clear. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's see what we've got here. 0909. Put in that deck. Let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. I really do appreciate how Spirit speaks to me. 1515 is your big break, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's here. Okay. Yes, I hear Spirit say, open your arms. Okay. Receive. Okay. Blessings of chasing you down. They found you. The blessings that were chasing you down have found you. All right. Anything else in this deck, Spirit? Anything else that the beautiful sign of Aquarius needs to know? Let's see. What do we need to know? All right. Unique skill, Aquarius. You have unique skill. All right. Unlike, unlike anybody else. Okay. You're made to stand out. So the things that you do are going to be unorthodox. They're going to be different. They're going to have its own flavor. Okay. So don't be and I'm gonna say it, don't be afraid to show your unique way of how you do things. Okay, we're breaking out of that that paradigm of this is how it's supposed to be done. I've always been that one that uh, I used to be a stickler. About doing but I've come to the conclusion um, that sometimes, and I was that child in class when teacher says, "Well, how do you come to that answer?" And if it wasn't their answer, then it wasn't the right answer. And I am not feeling that, and I never did. So, because the teacher didn't ever appreciate um, my individuality, my uniqueness, I didn't stand out. I didn't speak up. Are you that person? Yeah. Yeah, so show your unique skills. It's the time of intense self development. Focus your mind on your craft, all right? You already have what it takes to succeed, Aquarius, all right? Because your new beginning is in motion. Not that it's here, it's in motion, okay? It's in motion. That's why Spirit wants you to look out for opportunity. You're completing something major. You're completing something major. You close that book. Close the book. Okay? Get you a blank canvas. Get you a blank canvas. Something like Limitless Light, Wellness for Me, Journaling. Okay, book where you have a blank canvas. This one actually is blank. Where you can write down all your ideas. Okay? um, how you want to go about doing it, right? The steps necessary to get there, right? Okay? So you have a blank canvas. Turn the page. It's empty. The old, everything, those pages, the old chapters, like now you have a clean slate that's open to endless possibilities. That's what I see with those zeros there. Endless possibilities. Okay? That new adventure is awaiting for you, friends. I'm so excited. I can I can hardly contain myself. I'm so grateful. I'm showing gratitude before it even arrives. Let me know in the comments. I am so grateful for my blessings. You know, I'm so grateful because I understand that every new day is an opportunity for my manifestations to come into fruition. So every day should give you, every new day should give you inspiration. Okay. That is a new opportunity to try something different or try it again. All right. See what messages are here for. Okay. Try not to dwell on the past. I spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. Concentrate on the here and now and enjoy every moment for what it is. You are creating new memories. Aquarius. Absolutely. Get that journal. Okay. Get the Limitless Light Wellness journal. All right. So that you can put pen to paper. All right. Which is a part of your manifestation. When you write it down. Okay. You are scripting and release it. All right. Release it. So every time you write down your plan or write down your dreams, it becomes a part of your manifestation. Okay? Try not to dwell on it. All it does is just creates, it creates inner turmoil. All right? Even if it was a good chapter, sometimes, we just need to let that go so that we can fully focus. And I do recall spirits pointing that out, to fully focus on your next chapter, on your new chapter, okay, on your soul purpose, on your mission. We're creating new memories. We create new memories. It doesn't mean that you bury what was old. I was talking with my son. Spirit is really starting to make good on them promises. He's restoring the things that were taken away. Okay. That's why, I think, I'm sending blessings of patience. If you, um, are in situations where, you're hoping and wishing that things, come back, your loved ones and whatnot, have patience. That God is restoring what was taken away. So I was having this conversation, and he remembers a lot of his childhood and all good memories, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. But there's a lot that has transpired in our lives, in my family's lives, in the last, I always say 4 years, and now I look back and it's like, damn, it's been 6. It's been 6, and so I said it's now time to create new memories. Not that those memories are gone, but we're going to create new ones, and we're going to bring it all together. Okay. And we're going to keep those old memories alive. However, we're not going to, you know, wish for the good old days. Okay. We're not going to be wishing and keeping us stuck in an era that is no longer. All right. We have to continue to evolve and move forward. But we keep those precious memories in our heart. Okay. That's my spiel on that. All right. What do we need to know, Spirit, for evolutionary and growth? Okay. It's a part of our growth that we, we're able to build on what we've known and to be able to move forward with it. Okay. Because it just, if we do, we know that loved ones are no longer here. Wishing, and it just keeps us stuck, and we have to. And know that they are here with us in spirit. Very much so. Very much. We are limitless. That's where that derives from. Okay, so they are here with us in spirit. It is the flesh that we miss. But we need to learn to uh, connect with the spirit. Thank God. Anything that we didn't know for evolutionary growth. Thank you, spirit. Partnership and support. And on the bottom of the deck, which was over there, it's time to evolve. Can't say that enough. It's time to evolve. Okay? I didn't show it. Here it is. What was there? A surprise card left over. Time to evolve. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul perspective, that you can choose much of this before you incarnated here. Very much so. That's why this releases the victimhood mentality, pulls back your power. All right. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. So when we look at, closing those doors from the past, they were all lessons. Okay. They were lessons in loss. They were lessons in rejection. They were lessons in um, uh, self love. There were lessons in, you know, um, how we approach things. Okay. All right. So we're going to take those lessons and we're evolving and we're moving forward. Let's put that on that card. And then partnership and support. Okay. You are being guided to reach out to form partnerships and alliances to expand your vision. Okay. And perspective. Take time to see what comes into your life that is offering to assist you with your endeavors. So, you know, Spirit is sending, or you will encounter like minded individuals, okay, that will uh, want to support you. Some of you, like myself, have gone through seasons, I know many, where you've overextended yourself, okay? And no matter what you've done, people just um, they just choose or to do something different. Okay. Um, I know for me, uh, I could have done and bent over backwards, and it just still wasn't enough. Okay. The individual would turn around and go somewhere else for whatever reason. Okay, for whatever reason. And possibly accept less or even more responsibility or inconsistent. Um, you know. So some of us have gone through seasons, like I said, of rejection in some form or another. In some form or another. Spirit is sending support. Okay. Well, people will want to work or work for you or with you, who want to build with you, who have the same mindset um, and vision as you do. Okay. So put it out there and see who shows up. You know, I did today. I'm very much into esoteric science. Okay. Very much. Um, so I want, you know, I want to interact with people who are like-minded like myself, who believe that there's a connection between spirituality and science. I've always thought that my whole life. So for me, I'm elated to see how it's all falling into place. So support is on its way. All right. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. All right, my lovers. Let's chakra card. So let me know if anybody's gotten a new promotion. Are you changing jobs? Are you moving? Relocating? What's the situation? What's the situation? So that you can get support from the community. What's the situation? All right, so that you don't feel as if you have to do it alone. Personal power. So that you don't, so you don't have to do it alone, my love. Okay? You are not alone. I can remember sensing that felt like I was the only one who didn't have or go through certain situations. So I hid it for a lot of time in my life. I hid it. I was pretending to be somebody that I wasn't. Um, especially because, it's just the way society is. And they really frown upon, the fact that, oh, if you, um, were brought up a certain way or, you know, that, you were different and you felt different. And to feel different that you were an outcast. So I hid it. So as an adult, I realized and going through my awakening that, wow, it's enlightening to see and know that you're not different from anybody else, you know. So get off the high horse, okay? Because you're not. Okay, you're not. And know that your experiences can help somebody else at the end of the day. You know? All right, Spirit. What chakra card do we need to focus on and work on? Or what is it? Holistic health. Okay. That is a number 7. Wow. I see Kundalini. Rising. Let's take a deep dive in this. I'm excited to see what this card is bringing in for us. 7. Big chakra energy. Hmm. Okay. 32, which is 5. Okay, 32. Which is a 5. All right, holistic health. Okay. I want to do an activation on this. And again, I, yeah, I burned, I'm turning root chakra, and that's what we're burning today. Okay. Is our base chakra incense. Thank you, Spirit. So let's talk about it. All right. The base chakra, root chakra. The base chakra resonates with the color red. Can you see that? All right. It's located at the base of the spine and represents our primary need as a human being. It reflects our basic requirements to feel safe and to survive and thrive abundantly on the planet and within our community. Our primal instinct, stability, and security sits in this energy center. When our base chakra is healthy, it is much easier to trust ourselves and flow and the flow of life. When we are in balance, we feel centered, grounded, and deeply connected to the earth, our community, and all of our life around us. We function in a productive way, which is then reflected in healthy boundaries and life choices that enhances our well-being on all levels. This chakra also represents our material needs, our prosperity, and financial flow. When we are open and functional in our base chakra, we are able to anchor ourselves securely on the earth to receive the support and energy we need to feel safe and live a life of abundance. So, this chakra relates to family, balance, holistic health, abundance, security, stability, grounding, survival, instinct, money, material needs, ancestors, trust, appropriate boundaries, prosperity, stability, energy, physical well-being, vitality, and rejuvenation. All right, my love, let's cleanse this chakra. All right, so lie comfortably. Let's place it here. Hope you took a snapshot of it. And we are going to cleanse and activate this chakra. So lie comfortably. Where is? Oh, I'll use this one. I like that one. This one here. I'm going to use this one too. So lie comfortably and place a hematite crystal is what they're suggesting. Okay. In your hand or on your base chakra, allowing its energy to support your process. Close your eyes and imagine the most vibrant color red, moving from the earth. Bathe your chakra in the healing light, allowing it to dissolve any unwanted energy as it cleanses and brings the chakra back into balance and alignment. Now breathe and send the energy of the crystal into your face and through your body as it rejuvenates and revitalizes every cell of your being. So your base chakra affirmation: my base chakra is balanced and I flow with vitality, health, and abundance. Again, my base chakra is balanced and I flow with vitality, health, and abundance. One last time. My base chakra is balanced and I flow with vitality, health, and abundance. Okay, my loves, I do have to say that that affirmation was on page 27, which is also a 9. All right. Holistic health. You have drawn this card today, my love, to let you know that healing is at hand. It is a natural state of being to be healthy in all aspects of your life. Your mind, your body, and spirit are constantly working to obtain good health. I'm going to say, I would, okay. And the reason I'm going to say this is truly, or I believe that when your spirit is happy, your mind and your body will follow. To me, spirit always comes first. So we nourish spirit. How are you going to nourish the mind, nourish the body, but your spirit is still not empowered. So we must nourish the spirit. And then the mind and the body will follow. So your job is to get out of its way and clear your emotional, okay, which is connected to the spirit, and your mental imbalances so that your body can heal itself. What did I just say? It is the spirit that leads the way. All right? And when these things are imbalanced, okay, it can heal itself. Disease and sickness cannot occur, right? They cannot occur. Healing is holistic, and you can work on the many layers of being. Miracle healing can occur, and a state of well-being can take place. Affirm: every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. All right? 2 more times. Every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. Every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. Master feeding the spirit. And how do you do that? Listen to the word. Listen to the word. Okay, that's it. That's it. All right, my love. Well, let's do some clarifying cards, shall we? Yes, absolutely. Yes. All right, I'm gonna try this again. I'm going to try. Let me. I can't shuffle it because it's so big. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it like that. I'm just doing two different and two different ones. How do you nourish yourself, my love? How do you give yourself what you need? You know, sometimes you get in a dark place. I'm telling you, the only thing that can pull me out of the dark place is spirit. Okay, listening to the word. That is the only thing that can pull me out of a dark place. What do you do? Okay? How I nourish my spirit. And then I watch him work. Watch him work for miracles. Okay? Anything in this stuff that we need to know for our highest good. Thank you. Heart desire. Sing along to your heart song, for it knows what you truly want. Your heart desires spirit. Why? You can't survive without it. Okay? Your true intention must be present, my love. Stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom to guide you toward genuine fulfillment. And that goes with nourishing the spirit. Because remember, you can't, you might be able to fake some people, and I'm going to say some people, but you can't fool spirit. Y'all, if your heart's not right, spirit is going to be searching in there. Spirit's going to be searching in there. Okay? That's just, hey, get your heart right. Get your heart right. Start living in an authentic, heart-led life. Okay? All right, spirit. Let's see. We get anything else? Thank you for that. You need to know, spirit. What is it? How do we navigate? Okay. How do we? Thank you. Duality is the dance. That's how we navigate. We have to navigate. Duality. Okay. Spirit is asking you to cut through the fog. Cut through the fog. Okay. Like I said, you might be able to fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool them all the time, and you certainly can't fool spirit. So you're gonna, You can't do it. Duality. Seek balance amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. Okay? And that basically, it's about finding that balance as we navigate, um, as we navigate through life. Okay? Steady as you go. Navigate with patience, my love, and resilience, trusting in your inner strength to guide you through life's twists and turns. You know, that trust. This is all getting balance in that base chakra. Remember, that's trust, that's abundance, that's financial stability. You know, so if you're rocky, unsteady, okay, you are, you know, kind of unsure. This is a reminder. Infinite service. All right, thank you. This is a reminder. Infinite service. Alexa off. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. Uh, yes, my love. So, you know, I'm sending y'all patience. Okay. I'm sending you patience that you gravitate toward um, resilience. Okay. That you gravitate um, towards understanding um, what is going on. Okay. But you know, you have to tap in to that inner wisdom, all right, which is going to come from listening to the word, all right, to help raise your vibration. Okay. All right, all right, all right. I'm going to do one last card after this. Okay. Yes, I am. I like that. Beloved child of God, like everyone else, you deserve to receive support that will show you to focus upon the divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities of Aquarius, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. Trust that. You're deserving. Okay? Focus on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed. Mm-hmm. This deck is calling to me right now. This angel deck is calling to me. Spirit's calling for surrender. Calling for surrender. Anything else, Spirit? Surrender. Angel Michael, romance and connection. Okay. All right, spirit is protection, courage, and bravery. Okay, courage and bravery. Archangel Michael is supporting you. Okay, you have the full armor of God. Okay, you are protected. You've got you, you're protected in every way, Aquarius. Well, that's for whatever reason. This is not wanting to stand up for us. Let's see if I can take this. Here we go. Thank you. Confirmation of partnership is coming in. Okay, some form of partnership, whether it be romantic or platonic. Okay, but this is definitely stressing a romantic connection and partnership. So it could be one and the same. Could be, you know, um, like it's a one and the same. All right. Mm. So if you've been praying for a partnership, I've come to my partner right now until uh, the real one show up is God, is Yahweh. Okay, Jehovah is my partner. Okay, that's who um, that's who chose me. All right, Jehovah chose me. God chose me to be his partner. His partner. That's it. And I accept this divine marriage. I accept it. Okay, I do. So have courage, my love, okay? Know that you're protected. Know that you're protected. Let's take a deep dive into the surrender. Okay, Spirit is asking me to the Introverted book, Surrender, Oracle book. 94. Okay, that's 94. The moment you can surrender and release the expectation, you will begin to see things move in your life. Surrender is a spiritual practice, my loves, and for those of us who are practicing our spirituality, we know it's not easy. Okay? It's the ego that wants us to hold on. All right? That wants us to hold on because of things unknown. The Spirit is calling on you to surrender. Okay? The angels are working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold with ease when you move into a state of trust. All right? So our base chakras have been activated. Continue doing those affirmations. Okay? So you call back your power, which showed up in that clip. That call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracle you deserve. Take time to realize that need for control over the situation that is on your mind. Remove it. Hand over your concerns and the entire situation to your spiritual ally. You know, give it to the powers that be. So when you open up and release your concerns, you open up to support and miracles. You are a vessel and you contain light. Your concerns are taking up space, and when you release them, you make room for more light. Let them go now. This is a time to experience the freedom that you deserve. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. Okay? You have the support of the universe. Okay? You have the support of the universe. You have the support of this community. Okay? So take help to help with this. Call in angels and invite them to help you surrender and release anything that could be blocking your experiences of miracles. And call them in um, to help them usher in this positive energy. Yeah, absolutely. So that's exactly what you want to do. So when like I said, if you once you release it and surrender um, any worries, any self doubt, and trust, okay, um, things will start to flow more easily. Okay, more easily. Right now, you may be seeing trickle here and there, trickle. Okay, but that's really, really interesting. So, uh, you know, again, I can't stress it enough. Get out in nature, sit under a tree, walk barefoot. Okay, um, bring your affirmations with you when you're there. Bring your crystals with you when you're there. Okay, and just sit there and just say your mantras for a while. Um, yeah. So sounds like I spent a lot of time in meditation yesterday, just following my intuition. I had an appointment, which I've had many appointments, and for whatever reason, they haven't been in alignment. So I just don't go. And I realize if it's not in alignment, it's not meant for me to be there. I'm not stressing over it. So I spent much of my day in meditation, doing um, pyramid meditation, um, and it helped quite a bit. Uh, so I encourage you to jump into meditation. Sit on the ground, okay. Um, even if it's on the cement, okay. Just sit. It's the closer you are to the earth, okay. You know. All right, my loves. I hope this message resonated with you today. I appreciate y'all so much for sharing your beautiful energy with me. And again, coming back for this message and liking and sharing. Um, it means so much to me. It means so much to me. I cannot express it enough. Um, I am sending you limitless love and light. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if it doesn't resonate, just leave it here, okay? Thank y'all so much. Mwah. TTL. Have a wonderful, blessed day.